Good morning guys, and obviously this is not the MX-5. We have this car for today to have fun and also to see what it's like to drive a 2009 Boxster S. So yeah guys, today we have access to a new fun car. This is a 2009 Boxster S, code would be 987. This is the pre-facelift of the second generation Boxster S. The pre-facelift cars got a new engine. So instead of the 3.2 liter flat six that the Boxster is known, it actually got the Cayman 3.4 liter flat six, which have said to be a much better engine. If someone says to me to describe a sports car, now I'm not talking about a performance car, I'm not talking about a supercar, I'm not talking about purely a roadster. I would describe a sports car to be two-seater, two doors, rear-wheel drive, manual, great handling car, a lot of character. Funnily enough, that kind of describes what a Boxster actually is. The best kind of sports car was ever made. And the irony is that Porsche actually made the Boxster and the Cayman as their own way of attempting to create the brand, a fresher brand, where it's more affordable. Not affordable in terms of a really cheap car, but affordable where if you could buy a Z4, you could buy a Boxster. For Porsches, it's always been 993s or 356. I could never afford one, but that's what it's always been for me. Until I went to one of the Porsche drive days. Actually, I got it for my birthday, and I chose a Boxster S of the first generation just to try out. And from then on, I was sold. I was sold to a point that I actually nearly bought one as a daily. While I was thinking, and I was close to. And then, well, people stopped me. There was one thing in the first generation that I thought was, lacking. Like an 80s car trapped inside a 2000 modern body. I mean, the interior was just so dated. If you go back to the 993 era, like that was like a 60s or a 70s car trapped inside a 90s body. Back then, I feel like Porsches was great on the exterior and the driving, obviously, and the engines. Just the interior was just complete. This one, I feel like this is when Porsche started to kind of like catch up with the rest of the world in terms of interior. That's how I feel. Now looking at it, it's kind of old, but it's not dated. After driving this car for a while though, obviously the first thing that I pick up is that the clutch is heavy. And I thought it was something that the previous owner changed or something. I looked it up. No, the clutch is pretty heavy at stock. Very, very heavy. Feels great though when you're kind of giving it a go. It feels perfect for that kind of stuff. It's just that for normal driving, I don't know. The shift feels amazing. It's not kind of like notchy. It's short. It's not notchy though, but it goes in solid. And every shift is just a joy. is that it's a perfectly balanced car. Turning in with this car is a dream. The way the car feels in a nice set of road, almost unlike any other car for me. And I think that's what made me want to get a Boxster in the first place. How do I explain how this car feels on a nice set of road? The car almost glides through the road. You have the car and you have a nice set of road, it glides through it like as if you're on a track. Like it just goes onto that groove just perfectly. But you have 100% control. You're just one with the road. And as cliche as that sounds, that's how it feels. Like you're just gliding through that road, and it's amazing feeling. Power. What do you get from a 3.4 liter flat six? You get a 0 to 100 in 5 seconds. I think it's just shy of 300 horsepower. Now 5 seconds doesn't seem like a lot right now these days, but I mean 5 seconds in 2009, 2008 was quite a bit for something that doesn't have turbo, and also not regarded as a highly performance car. It's just a base model Porsche. What else do you get out of this engine? You get this. The sound's amazing. I get the power in all the ranges, but it kind of opens up a whole new world above 5,000 RPM. With this car, above 5,000 RPM, it's just amazing. Maybe it's just the sound, but it also feels amazing. It kind of almost is, I don't want to downplay the Porsche. It is like my Clio, and one of the reasons why I like the Clio in the first place. The car feels great throughout all the ranges, but it feels amazing above 5,000 RPM. And it doesn't sound like it's stressed. Like the engine doesn't sound like it's stressed above 5,000 RPM. With this one, it sounds like it's happier to be above the 5,000 range. And I'm happy to push it. You guys can probably guess that I love this car already. I like small cars and I love my underachieving cars. Power is not a necessity for me, but handling is more of a priority. I need the car to be full of character. I do love my sports car, but any car I get, I need the car to be full of character. And my number one priority in a car has always been the fun factor. How much fun can you have with the car for the money that you pay? That's what I've been getting with, I guess a lot of my cars, like the MX-5, the Mini Cooper, and the Clio RS. And I guess this car does the exact same thing. So maybe, just maybe? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I've had a blast talking to you guys about this car, and I've had so much fun driving this car in the past week. Stay tuned for a lot more videos coming up, and I'm also hoping to do a lot more of these kind of videos, reviews and whatnot of different cars coming up. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.